Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up your Zombie Bones trucks. First thing I'm going to do is loosen up the locking system on the kingpin. I've taken my tool and put a little grippy tape on it to make it a little bit easier. This isn't super tight right now because I just kind of put it together for this video. So those are loose enough. Then I'll take this thing and loosen up my pivot cup like this. Get that loose. Now that thing can float around. Then I'm going to loosen up my kingpin. It has a little lock nut down here. Get that out of there. And now if I was actually going to do a bushing swap, I would just rotate this. That bushing pops out. Right out of there. As you can see, that pivot cup has a kind of a precision geometry to it. It's kind of snug and cool. I'm actually not going to do a bushing swap, so let's just put this back together. Cram that in there. Rotate this around. It sits in there. Put this puppy through here. This has a nice little slot that helps align this. Anyone that's familiar with trying to do this with old Randall trucks will appreciate that, because it goes in pretty easy. Get this thing snugged up. Yep, that's a dog. You should get her in the video, Maxwell. Get this snugged down to what I think is a good spot. Next I'm going to lock up my pivot cup with this handy tool. Crank this down nice and snug. That puts that right where it should be. And lastly, I'm going to lock down these lock nuts so my kingpin is rock solid. Now these things, I recommend going pretty snug on these because you have to crank these down pretty tight to really have a good lock on your kingpin. The way you can know if your kingpin is locked or not is to take this thing and see if it turns. If it doesn't turn, it is locked. And there's the Zombie Bone truck setup.